Welcome to my desert garden. My name is Marty Havran. This garden is roughly circular in shape. It's about 40 feet in diameter. You can see that this ornamental pompous grass is the centerpiece of the garden. So we can walk around back to the entrance gate and take a closer look at some of the plants. As you can see, I have these goat panels around the perimeter to keep out some unwarranted foraging critters. This garden is located in the Davis Mountains, a little over 1 mile high in West Texas. And the soil here is very rocky, very granular, which provides good drainage for the desert plants. So if we go inside, we can see that I have Mexican feathergrass planted in the background. When you look at the garden from the front, this is ocotillo. Ocotillo is very important for the hummingbird migration. Here's another ornamental grass. I have several plantings of this Opuntia microdaces, one of my favorite cacti, which I propagate by cuttings and by seed. Some nice red yucca. They look beautiful when they bloom. I have several varieties of Icinocerius, such as the spiny hedgehog. And these look really beautiful when they bloom in the spring. Some of the plants you'll notice I keep in pots. And the reason for that is so that I can move them into my greenhouse during the winter. Winters can get pretty cold here, pretty hard on some desert plants. Last winter we got down to 13 degrees. If I turn around and go up the path, we can see there's a nice Yucca filamentosa here. And as we go back towards the front again, we'll see some other plants. This is not a desert plant at all. This is Sempervivum, and I just wanted to see how well it would do in the desert, and it seems to be surviving okay. This is the second year for it. This is a really interesting plant here. This is Agave lechuguilla, and the only place on earth where this plant grows naturally is the Chihuahua Desert. And the native people use it for a variety of purposes. They could make needle and thread out of it. They use part of it for food. We go around to the back, we have more yucca and more agave. This little plant here is a candle choya. I start these from seed, and I have this one planted in an artificial tinaja. Tinaja is a natural depression in the rock. They'll get to be about 4 feet in height. And as we continue around to the back, we have some purple prickly pear. I found a branch of this blowing across the road. It had been uprooted. I tried to plant it. It's doing really well. We have a cow tongue cactus, which grows really fast here. I have to keep pruning it. And our final plant, as we get back towards the gate, is this yellow bird of paradise, which is pretty much finished blooming for now. I started this with seeds that I brought with me from Yuma, Arizona when I lived there. And over in the Sonoran Desert, the afternoon sun gets so hot that these seed pods literally explode, and you can watch the seeds fly all over the place. So that concludes my garden tour. Thank you for visiting.